beautiful people. My name's Kristen. Thank you for joining me for my Dollar Tree haul for the month of December. So I will just quickly go through the things that I found. Maybe you can look for these at your Dollar Tree or online. It seems like they're all a little different. In fact, I have 3 in my city and I always go to 2 because one has much better seasonal items. The specialty items, they're just less picked over at that location, but they have hardly any books, and that's one of the main things that I like to personally shop for at the Dollar Tree because that is such a good deal. I mean, even if you get used, bookstore prices, it's generally about $6 to $7 even a book, and so $1 a book is a nice bargain when you can find it. So I'll start with my beauty finds. I had tried these Freeman hair masks last month and they are fantastic. I love them. And for $1, it's like I just picked up a couple more. So just a once a week, using this as a deep hair mask treatment. Fantastic. Probably should have gotten 4 since that would be a month's supply, but that's all right. And then I know I don't need any more sheet masks right now, but I hadn't seen these before. This is the Miss Spa. This one's bamboo charcoal and this one's red wine. So I just thought these were really kind of ritzy looking for $1. So I said, I totally want to try those out. And I picked up the bamboo because I love the smell of that kind of botanical light smell. But I mean, red wine, hello, it's winter. We need some red wine. I'm gonna put it on my face. So I got a couple household items. I did pick up some Ziplocs. I'm needing some for storage, different things when you go through your Christmas things, or just have some extra food that you don't need full, the premium brand for freezers, but you just want to store something. I figured that's a decent value. I don't use them all that much, but when you need one, you want one. And then I picked up just a little set of safety pins because I realized the other day that I had a hard time finding a safety pin when I needed one. So I thought, gosh, I might as well just get a little, and they come in their own little box, so I can just put those in my dresser drawer and have them easily on hand. And then the last thing I had forgotten to look for last month, but one of these warmers for the melts, because in my book subscription box I had gotten some lovely wax melts and I will need to use them at the office, but I decided to go ahead and pick up the one that just is tea lights. So I got some unscented tea lights because the scent will come from the wax. So I'm hoping that this works out, and I think it'll be a cute little glowy candle as well as I know the scents were really good. I just didn't have a way to burn them. Then on the car section, because I just got my new to me car, I picked up another ice scraper because, every season you kind of need a new one, and for $1, I thought this one was really nice. It had a really squishy handle, and so this is kind of one of the seasonal end caps, if you will, and so I recommend looking for that. I do like these air fresheners. I find that they last almost exactly a month, and for $1 I went ahead and got the new car smell instead of my normal ocean breeze one, because they had already kind of put that fake new car smell in my car on the car lot to sell it, and I'm just going to stick with that for a little while. And then I also picked up some more bungees. I put away all my patio furniture, covered everything with tarps and bungee cords, so I had to use up most of my bungees and just thought I might need another one on hand, so I'm just going to drop these in the cup in the garage of spare parts because bungees are helpful for so many things. On the pet aisle, I don't know if she will love this, but I picked up a jumbo biscuit for my doggie, as well as these that I know she loves. They didn't have the bacon flavor. Her favorite is the bacon. This one's beef and cheese, so we'll see if she likes the beef and cheese. I've gotten the chicken one before and the bacon one, so I know she likes those brands, but we'll see about the flavor. And then she doesn't need any more new toys, but since we're doing Christmas and stocking stuffers, she will have this lovely rope for her stocking. So for $1, this will definitely get some use. She loves ropes, and this is something that I think it would take her a long time to fray and tear up, although she will have a good time trying to do that. And that's the point, right? Speaking of stocking stuffers, I got a few of those as well. For my daughter, I picked up stickers and this is supposedly like lights up, and it's like a marbleized balloon, so I'm sure there's like one of those little cracker things that, you know, is a glow in the dark thing, and then you can put it inside a balloon and bop it around. I thought, you know, again, for $1, you're always looking for those few family moments together on Christmas to play with whatever. And then I found that stress balls go over really well with my 14, 20, and 23-year-old. So look at these. They call them the Big Belly Buddies. And I thought, gosh, I am like totally having affinity with the Big Belly Buddies. They remind me of that Pixar animation. If I can find it, I'll leave a link below. But you probably know what I'm talking about, where they're all oversized and they're rolling and they're trying to drink from the water and they're just too big and rolly to function, and it's really, really funny. So that's what these remind me of. And they're just squishy goodness. They do the, you know, bulbous thing. And of course these things fall apart and you have to throw them out pretty quickly. But I think you can get $1 worth of entertainment, and they're just cute stocking stuffers. So one for each of the kids. I don't know who's going to get what. I might just do it randomly on that. And then for New Year's Eve, I picked up blowers. I figured we're not going to need 12. Some of them might be duds, you know what I'm saying? So that's about as much as we'll celebrate. Have a little champagne toast and blow, and yeah, that's all we do. We're big party animals. I'm not a night person. I'm much more a morning person than a night person. And now my books. I'm pretty excited. They had a pretty good selection. I hadn't been for a whole month, so it was fun to look through them all. So this one, A Little Piece of Light, it's a memoir of hope, prison, and life unbound. So it is a true story looking at a woman who got caught up in her teenage years in bad relationships, bad situations, committed a crime, went to prison, and then her reform in prison because she was very young and, you know, impressionable. And just, I thought it would be an interesting look at how the system works and how the system fails, and maybe even insight into how we can, you know, if not directly help or change the prison system, at least be kind or be mindful to those that we maybe encounter in our life that have records or have had even imprisonment, and how to be part of the solution rather than the burden in that situation. And then this one, Lexa Hiller, Winterglass. This is actually the second in a series. The first one is Spindlefire, and it's based loosely on Sleeping Beauty, but kind of a retelling, new adaptation. And it's the Spindlefire got pretty good reviews. It's young adult fiction, and I have Spindlefire on my wish list, but I don't have it physical copy yet. So I'll probably just be holding on to this one until I get Spindlefire and read it first, because I'm not big on reading second and thirds before I read the first. But I thought, I can't wait to pick this up for $1 because it won't be there. Books do not stay hanging around. So I went ahead and got this one for $1, and it's pretty. So I don't mind having this on my bookshelf for a while, just hanging out, chilling, waiting for me to someday get the other one and read it. And then I got A Private War, Marie Brenner. So this is written about a journalist who basically gave her entire life dedicated to reporting on war and human atrocities, and just wouldn't leave even when she risked her life, and eventually paid the ultimate price for, you know, news coverage that made a difference, you know, in Syria, in some of these war-torn countries that have just had really, really devastating losses. And hunger and refugee situations, and she was just one of those advocates, right, for people finding out the truth and connecting the resources to the people in need, and even being part of, you know, smuggling or, you know, doing things that saved people's lives. So I just thought this is going to be a really difficult book to read, that these things go on, but a story of hope and the story of how one person actually can stand up and make a difference even in the midst of such war. No Place to Hide, Glenn Greenwald. This is a story about Edward Snowden. So I, you know, don't know that I necessarily am going to enjoy learning a lot about this. It might make me even more unhappy, crotchety, paranoid, but about our information, about security, about privacy laws and issues, all these things that really you don't want to have to deal with. You want to just trust that companies and our governments and those that we empower our private information to are doing the right things with it. But in the midst, there's reality, right? And there's corruption and there's money. So don't know that I'll pick it up anytime soon because I have a whole lot that I'm wanting to read coming up. But I think that would be interesting. And I think that's the kind of thing like my water book that you just want to know more things about life that can help us be a little wiser and, you know, maybe empowered to do things. So that's my Dollar Tree haul. I just felt like it was an outstanding good month as far as a lot of practical finds and a lot of fun finds. And if you're needing some stocking stuffers, Dollar Tree is really a great place to go just to get some of those cutesy little things to top off the stocking and not spend a lot. And if you're a book reader, I know not every Dollar Tree is going to have a good selection of books, but definitely check it out if that's your thing. And just for household and car and beauty products, Dollar Tree's got it going on. I'm going to keep on doing my monthly hauls, and I really appreciate you being part. Like and subscribe. I will see y'all again soon. Oh, I forgot. I'll have to put a little timestamp or a little note or whatever. I got to do my advent calendar, y'all. I've got 3 days to do. This is day 11, so I've got 9, 10, and 11. I don't want to put that off. So let's look at 9. I was hoping this was going to be the shampoo because it's tall and skinny, but I don't think this is the shampoo. It's a polishing facial exfoliant. It's pink grapefruit. I love the scent of citrus, especially grapefruit. So let me see if it's it's a little cream tubing. Ooh, it's shiny and it's got white on gray. That's hard to read. It's the Grown Alchemist. It's just a facial exfoliating. It's probably got the little beady things in it. I'll put it back in the box for now. Okay, number 10 is this size. And it's Avita Smooth Infusion, the Style Prep Smoother. So it's for hair. Oh, I can probably use that, y'all. My hair has got I curled it and hairsprayed it a lot last night, so I did not curl it this morning. I just kind of left the fallout of that, but it could use some of this. I wonder if this is the kind of stuff you can put in dry. Work a small amount of products in your hands and put in damp hair. So yeah, you're supposed to put it in right after the shower before the styling. So I won't use it right now, but I would have. I do have that spray leave-in conditioner that I really, really like. Elemis Pro. I don't know if I showed you the box. It's this size, and this is what was in it. Elemis, the Pro Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. It's a cleansing balm. Ooh. So, I like that. Yeah, it smells, it's definitely rose. All right. I can use some more cleansing products. The the cleansing and the exfoliant and stuff. I don't have a lot of that. So I'm excited about those things. So thank you for hanging out. If you got this, again, I'll have to leave a description and let people know if they wanted to see that to stay tuned. And because I was trying to sign off and let y'all go, but I'm really letting you go now. So have a blessed day. Peace, y'all.